You know, people celebrate traveling the world like it's an accolade or a competition or some kind of self-fulfilled prophecy. And then those people come back, or they get home, or the trip ends, and they still feel this lack, this emptiness, this lack of self-worth or purpose. And so what people don't realize is that they're disconnecting themselves from community. And ultimately, you can travel every country in the world twice over and still feel like you have no place in this world. Even though you have perspective, you're lacking community. And that's because you're focused on the wrong. If you spend 50% of your money that you use for travel or materialistic things or funding your habits, and you put that towards community organizations, or you made your time and energy available for community projects, you would feel more fulfilled in a year, in a month, in a week, in a day than you would spending your money traveling. Now, I'm saying 50% of your resources, time, energy, and money, that's put into the community, that you won't feel that disconnect from yourself or the lack of feeling purpose or making your community a better place. I've had people ask me what I thought that they should do with a relatively large chunk of money. Now, if you think about it, if you had $20,000 cash, sitting in the bank is probably not doing much for you. And I strongly believe in investing your money into business organizations that are making a great impact in the world, that you'll get a better return on investment than any other way in the short term and the long term for many reasons. But what a lot of people have done, because they care too much about what other people think, is that they've taken that little bit of money that's taken them years to put away, and they've invested it into something like real estate. Real estate's got to be the worst small income investment. Now, the reason why I say it's a bad investment for real estate, with the little bit of money that most people can come up with in relatively long periods of time, 4, 5, 6 years, is that owning a mortgage for a house that you don't even own, that belongs to the bank, is something that's just going to keep you down. It's going to keep you in the rat race. It's going to keep you from growing as an individual, as a person. And so most people are just comparing themselves to everyone else and doing what everybody else is doing, regardless of their situation or their financial situation. So what I say, this is not financial advice, but with a good amount of money, you should reinvest it in yourself, because that's going to pay you a fortune in the long run, rather than being tied down to something that you can't own or use. Since 2016, 17, 18, working in the film industry, making good money, working overtime, evenings, weekends, running some other passion projects, side businesses, really just hustled for 4, 5, 6 years in order to make extra cash to put into business and organizations that are making an impact in the world, has led me to this position today, where I've now unofficially retired from the film industry. And those passion projects, community projects, and world projects have really taken off. But that's the amount of time and commitment that was required in order to free up my time to do the things that I love. Spend more time with friends and family, as well as bringing people into my community, into my projects, world projects that really are giving people a real sense of purpose